Hello class, today what we're going to be doing is going over hashtag 105. This is number system conversions. First thing you want to do is download it. I would recommend the version in Paint because of this magic trick I can do. This little white box here, if you highlight over it, see how the mouse changes? You can expand this over and then go to the pen tool. I like to go to red because it contrasts on black. Increase the size of the pen and then you can draw on the side here. The nice thing about this is I can take problem number 1, 6 in octal. So if I count in octal, I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, because 10 is 1 times 8 plus 0 times 1, which equals, that's a times, 8 plus 0, which equals 8, because we're in octal. So the next digit is worth 8. 9 would then be 11, 12, 13 would equal 8 plus 3. 8 times 1, 3 times 1, 3, which is 11. Again, that's 13 in octal is 11 in base 10, your normal counting. The other reason why I like Paint is then I can then just delete all this and move on. So then what that means is the first answer I would take the pen tool and write in a little 6. Write in decimal. But remember, to convert decimal or octal into binary, octal to binary, you can do the trick, which means every octal number is 1 to 8 is the same as 1, 2, 4, 8, which means 3 digits in binary. How do I get 6 in binary? It's 4 plus 2 plus 0. So that means this would be 110. If you didn't remember that trick, you could take 6 in decimal and go 1, 2, 4, 8. Does 8 go into 6? No. Does 4? Yes, once. Subtract 4, get 2. Does 2 go into 2? Yes, once. Subtract 2, get 0, and 0 is the remainder. So this is my binary number, which I converted horizontally is 110 base 2. We don't need to write the base 2 in there because it says in binary, so we know it. Again, the two things that you need to know here are, 1, to go from any number to base 10 decimal, you would take the number, so 534 in base 8, get the value of each place. This would be 1,864. You're going to multiply each one of these and then add, and you get your answer. So again, any base to decimal, multiply, add, answer. And the other way to do this is to go from 10 to base 10 decimal to any number, any other base. You would take that number and divide and then subtract, which means take your number, which is base 10, so 14,000. Let's do 14. Sorry, I make it easy. So take your number 14, and if we wanted to go into base 3, so I'm going to say base 3, we would go 1, 3, 9, 27, multiples of 3 until the number is bigger than our number. And then you would say 27 does not go into 14, 9 does. How many times? Once. So we subtract 9 from it, because 9 times 1 is 9. Subtract, we get 5. How many times does 3 go into 5? Once. Subtract 3. And then you get 2, so the answer is 2. Another example of this, base 5, so that means we'd get 1, 5, 25, and then 125. So if I were to say 99, for example, we would then ask ourselves, does 125 go into 99? No, it doesn't. Does 25? Yes, but then we have to ask ourselves how many times, which is 3. 3 times 25 is 75. We would get 24, and again ask ourselves how many times does 5 go into 24? That would be 4, which would be 20, subtract, and we're left with 4. So our number is 344 base 5. Then we convert decimal into base 5. But again, that could be any base. It's just these numbers right here change. That's it. and of course that one number right there. You should be able to figure all these out. Remember, there are tricks from going from octal, base 4, base 16 to binary, and vice versa. Have a nice day. I will see you later.